Hey everyone, Dr. Daphne here at HealthFit.
And this is Coach B.
And today we're going to cover one of our topics that's been coming up pretty frequently about workouts, especially with, the whole health trend coming along and everyone wanting to get more into fitness. You wanted to talk about how you would get that started with Coach B.
Because it's becoming quote unquote bikini season or the summer's on top of us, one of the questions I get asked a lot is can you just devise a workout or design a workout for me to get started? So typically, from my perspective, what we're going to do first is we're going to do an assessment. Right? I'm going to take a look at you and see what you can and cannot do. That really becomes important in terms of what exercises we're going to be able to prescribe to you, so to speak. Because depending on how well you can move in particular patterns, can you squat in a clean pattern? Can you hinge in a clean pattern? Can you push, can you pull, can you rotate? Those are some 5 basic movement patterns. So after that screening, we get a better idea of how you're able to move.
Right, and everyone is different. There's no one cookie cutter way to examine somebody. You might find strengths and weaknesses in one part, and other times they have their own goals. You know what I mean?
And that's really actually, it's critical that you say that. It's crucial because of the fact that everyone is so different, it's almost impossible to design an effective workout based off of just one generic sort of pattern of workouts. Because a person may have a squat pattern that needs to be worked on, and there's no way to actually load that person up because that squat pattern isn't clean. Right?
And you go on Pinterest or YouTube and you see all these health gurus or all these advice columns who give you exercises like things for your booty or things for your glutes or things for shoulders and abs and things like that. Can you tell us more about those kinds of programs and how they could affect somebody in their workout?
So again, and one of the things that we always say in United, we always talk about it. The one thing we always usually lead with is it depends.
Yeah.
Right. It depends. It depends on what you actually need. So if I'm giving you something that you don't need, if you go in for a headache, right, and I put a cast on you, I'm not giving you what you need. It's not specific to what you need. So a lot of those programs or those things that we see on YouTube, I'm not saying they're not effective, right? I'm not saying that they don't work, right? The question is, does it work for you? Right. Is that for you? Is that for where you are at the level that you're at? Is it for the volume? Is it for the weight or that particular movement? Yeah. Is that for you? Does that work for you?
Yeah, and a lot of patients will come in and be like, oh, I don't feel my glutes when I do my squat. I feel more in my quads, or I do this exercise. I know I'm supposed to feel this, but I don't. And I feel like examining really, really helps with that and helping them to realize what to turn on, what to turn off. Right.
So there's an awareness that they don't have. So people, once you go through a screen with somebody and we do a test, we can say, hey, your glutes aren't firing, Oh, maybe that's why I've never been able to feel my glutes whenever I do, lunges or anything with hip extension or a hinge or a deadlift. And so once you get a better idea of what a person can and can't do, once you do an assessment, once you do a screen, and once you do some testing.
Right. And over here, we kind of look at our patients together and kind of see how we can work together to get our patients moving in the best way that they can on top of meeting their goals. Right. Which is really cool.
So if you do have any more questions, or if you're interested in actually having an assessment or a consultation with myself, Coach B, or if you have some pain that you've been living with or you have had some discomfort, you can also reach out to Dr. Daphne by leaving a comment down below or just giving us a call.
Thanks for listening, guys.